Next Level Mindset bringing you another powerful and positive video. They want you in fear, but this is how you refuse it. I'm going to share some things that I do in my life to master and overcome fear. Make sure you stay with me all the way through to the end. I'm going to share some extra bonus points, some power tips, and I'll share with you who they really are. You do not want to miss this one. Let's get into it. So when it comes to fear, fear is something that a lot of us deal with in our daily lives. It's a way that we can overcome it. Refuse to fall for it. These are just a few that works for me and stood out for me. Let me know in the comment section what stands out most for you. First thing that helps me to refuse to fall for that fear is to know the power of my words. I like the idea of using our words to manifest what we want in our lives. There's times when you may even watch something on the news. Somebody might even bring something to you. Cause you to lose faith, cause you to lose hope. It could cause you to feel like things are just not working out for you. But there's a way that we could use our words, affirm things. We can use the power of our word to overcome fear, to refuse to fall for it. One of my affirmations says, I have eliminated the words I can't from my life. Stepping out on faith, I can do all things through the power of the universe that strengthens me. So I have affirmations that lock in that I could use. My words are powerful. Even scripture says that our words have power. It says life and death is in the power of our tongue. It's in the power of what we say. They want you in fear, but this is how you refuse it. I have another affirmation that says that even in death and dark places, I have no fear because I know that I am God is with me. That oneness that I have with the Spirit of God, I know it's with me, so I refuse to fall for that fear. Even in times when things happen that I don't expect, fear comes up with that. I like to say I am always prepared for the unexpected, always prepared for the challenge. I always come through with an outstanding performance and an outstanding result. So that is the first thing that has helped me. So keep that in mind as you begin to master your fear, as you begin to face those things that usually would cause you to back down, as you begin to step up in your life. Remember, our words have power. And the first thing that has helped me in my life, in my journey, when it comes to refusing to fall for the fear, I can refuse it by using the power of my words. The second thing that helps me to refuse to fall for that fear is to make the connection. You all have a support group that you can connect to. It's time for us to connect with those who are supporting us. For so long in my life, I looked around and I realized that I didn't have to focus on those who didn't have my back. And there's always somebody who know your potential. They know that you have the ability to come through on certain things. They know your skills. They're willing to support you. So what has helped me in my life is to make the connection, to reach out and connect with those who are already supporting me. And although we have the Spirit of God within us, always have that oneness, there's times when we can just reach out. Your life means so much to so many different people you'll never really know. Finding that connecting to your support. It took me a while to realize that we all have family, we all have different friends, we all have fans, but there are always going to be those who really connect with you. They believe in you. They know part of your vision. They've seen you operate in the past. They've seen you come through with outstanding performance and with outstanding results. They've seen that your word is powerful, that you keep your word, that you honor your integrity. Find those and make that connection. It's the second thing that has helped me in my life when it comes to refusing it. They want you in fear. We're going to talk about who they are in a little bit, but they want you in fear. But this is how you refuse it. Making that connection to those who got your back. You know, I got to take some time to just say thank you to all my subscribers, all of my viewers, all of you right now coming back, taking the time, view my channel, and you mean a lot. The Cash App donations, all of the investments. Thank you. This wouldn't be the same without you. If this is your first time, great music, entertainment, inspiration, motivation, subscribe, hit that bell, be the first to get my next video. Love to have you in the Next Level family. So the third thing that helps me to refuse to fall for that fear is to use what they call the SMART system to call the bluff on it. In my life, a lot of times fear didn't come up until there was a vision that I had. Maybe there was a goal that I wanted to accomplish. Fear did not come up until I felt like I was gonna miss out on something, that I wasn't gonna accomplish that goal. Things that used to be meaningless in my life, now they begin to take on meaning. And when I begin to go after those things that have meaning in my life, fear might come in and say, how are you going to do that, right? So what I've learned to do in my life is to use a SMART system. And for those of you who may not know, SMART is an acronym, the S-M-A-R-T. We'll share more about that in a minute. Having the idea, thinking that we're not going to accomplish our goals, a lot of times what caused me to have fear was that I wasn't going to be able to pull through on a certain objective, accomplishing certain goals. As a matter of fact, this is an acronym that they have: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, which is realistic, and time bound. Times when fear comes in your life, most of the time you'll find that it's because you have a goal that you want to accomplish. You have something that you want to achieve. And the idea of not being able to see it through, being afraid that it's not going to come through, that fear may come in. I want to encourage you. And we're going to add to that, be smart, B-E. B mean bold. We're going to be bold in our advancement. We're going to be bold in our goal setting. And then we're going to use that E for expanding. We have to learn how to expand our goals. For example, I remember when I had a goal of writing a book. I remember when I was writing my first book, the goal was set. I had accomplished it. Then I had to expand that to my next book. I remember when I wanted to learn how to play different instruments. Growing up, doing my music, I had goals on accomplishing. I remember when I first did my first CD. My next goal was to release my next single, which I did. So there's a way that we can be bold with our goal setting and then expand it once we reach it. So smart, be smart. Calling the bluff on our fears, using that SMART system, being smart in everything that we do, taking it to that next level. And if you're part of the family, you already know that's how we like to do it to get it done. Next level mindset, that's where it's at. I do have some bonus points. I want to share a power tip with you. Before I do that, I've got to tell you about my brand new single, upcoming God's Time. It's getting ready to come out soon. I want to give you a free copy of my single. Go to my record label, take it to thealtarmusic.com, leave us your email, get a free copy of my brand new single, God's Time. I'm excited about it. You don't want to miss it. And while you're doing that, go to Spotify and stream my single, Nobody. Add it to your playlist. Download it on the Amazon site. Do that, no doubt. If you've enjoyed this so far, do me a favor and hit that like button. The algorithm signal will let other people know this video, this video. It'll let them know it's worth watching if you hit the like button. Thank you. First bonus point that I want to share with you deals with the idea of fear itself. And one of the things that helped me when it comes to fear is not really trying to live life without it, but being able to face it and move on in spite of it. When things come up in your life, and you have that feeling of being afraid, they want you to be in fear. They want you in fear, but this is how you refuse it. And when we talk about they are the ones who told you you couldn't make it. Remember that? They said that you would never be able to do it, but you came through with it. They are the ones who try to tell you that you're not able to accomplish your goal. They are the ones who are afraid to step out, because when you step out and you accomplish your goal, you're going to call the bluff on all of their excuses. All the excuses that they bring up, they will become meaningless. There's no excuse for doing anything less than what you're able to do. I always say that we can do all things with the power of God within us. That spiritual oneness that we have with God within us, that great I am. So think about that. When you think about who they are the ones who try to come against you and try to talk down on you. Those ones who try to make you feel like what you're doing is not worth it. You're being original. So remember, whoever they are, not willing to step up and do what you know needs to be done, don't let them fool you. They want you in fear, but you can refuse it. Second bonus point that I want to share with you is a power tip. It mostly deals with the idea of who's really being afraid. And what I had to learn in my life is that there is a higher spirit. There is a spiritual being that has no fear. If there is fear, it comes from a lower part, a lower ego self. And what I've learned to identify only with the God within me. I've learned to identify with that spiritual oneness of the universe, knowing that God's got my back. So keep that in mind. And another thing to remember also, a lot of us, we're dealing with this and we are able to overcome fear. A lot of you right now, watching and listening to this, you've already overcome so many different things in your life. And maybe you're watching this right now and you want to go deeper into this idea of mastering fear. I want you to check out this video right here. 3 top ways to overcome and master fear. I think that would be a great video for you to watch next. Check those videos out. See me over there. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you subscribe for more just like this. Stay blessed, stay positive, and remember, nothing that needs to be done that together we cannot do. I'll see you on the next level. Peace.